What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be the maiden voyage. I don't care how we get to that sandbar, but we're gonna get to that sandbar. We are not out of the woods yet. I think right now I'm going to do a little bit more trailer work. I think I'm gonna take some U-bolts and drill some holes right here. That way my strap will actually fit across. I don't even know where oh yeah, it's right here. It actually was just kind of resting down here on the ride home the other day, and it flew off on the way home. So I'm gonna put some U-bolts on the sides. Might just leave these here for now, not worry too much about them. They're definitely not hurting anything, but they could potentially be helping at some point. So I'm just gonna leave them right there and put some U-bolts on the side. They are the U-bolts that I was going to use for this trailer jack, but they weren't the right size. It is what it is. We're gonna turn lemons into lemonade and use them for something else. Also, my tiller extension is a little wonky. I might be able to tighten it up and fix it, but I had the tiller handle up in the air when I was backing it into the garage, and it hit the garage door and bent. So that sucks. I'm probably gonna have to get a new one of these, although it is still functional. It might make it through the day. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, we need to get some stuff ready. We need a drill, check. Drill bit, check. Maybe a marker of some sort. Can anybody help me find a marker? All right, we're just gonna eyeball this. Something like that works for me. I'm gonna drill one hole and then just kind of line it up, drill the other hole. No marker needed. First one drilled. If you notice, the hole is a little bit bigger than the biggest drill bit that I have. So got a little squirrely, put it in there, move it to the side, move it to the other side, up and down on the sides, kind of bored out a bigger hole than that drill bit was capable of. So now that we have one, we gotta mark up the other. Come on. And we gotta be super precise because I can't make this hole much bigger. Something like that. Well, hate to say it, but the drill died. That means we're gonna have to get super squirrely. Our hole is just almost big enough right before the drill died. I think I can whack it through. So we're gonna try that. I know the drill's dead right now, so I might not be able to do the other side, but this might be enough to swing it across and make something happen. Oh, come on. All right, we're gonna see what we can make out of this, because this gives us some extra length over here for sure. And then we kind of lose some length having to go over the cooler. I need both hands. This is how close we are, dude. Rats. Super rats. All right, I guess I gotta wait for the drill to charge. While that drill battery is charging, and I know, I need a bigger drill battery, or I need a corded drill. I know this, I know. But for now, we're gonna work on the linkage. This is the linkage that connects to the shifter. If you saw the last video, it was stuck in forward gear. So I believe we just need to take this down a notch. There's like a lock nut, and then, oh dang, we're pretty loose as it is. I might not even need tools, brother. You usually use like a 10 and an 11 little crescent wrench, but I forgot everything on this boat was finger tight. I don't even know where my 10 and 11 is. We might have to get a little squirrely. Here we go. Here's an 11. I think that's for the big one anyway. Bingo. I adjusted the linkage a little bit. Neutral. Forward. That's what we're looking for. Just making sure we're not in forward gear constantly. All right. That was quicker than I thought. So we still have to let the drill battery charge. I guess we could drink some water because I saw it. You know the deal, if you see water, you drink water. Cheers. Seeing how I don't have the big 36 volt system set up yet for this trolling motor, the good homies over at Golden Mate sent us a nice 12 volt deep cycle lithium battery for the Maiden Voyage, because I told them I was going to be bringing on board this Minn Kota 55 just for emergencies only, because this motor's a little squirrely and we might not make it home. Who knows, man? I have not taken this boat out on the water yet. Told the homies over at Golden Mate and they said, we'll send you a 12 volt for the Maiden Voyage, because if you're in dire circumstances, you need a battery you can trust. And Golden Mate fits the bill. So that's gonna be on board. The 55 is gonna be on board just in case. Just in case. But we're gonna get all that situated and strapped down, all that goodness, and then we'll get back to drilling holes. Wow, I cannot believe it. That like 15-minute charge was enough to get both holes in. I didn't even have to hit it with the mallet. All right. Now I believe we're ready to go. Come on now. Please. Please. All right. There we go. Got a little worried for a second. All right, now we're ready to go. I'm actually really happy with this. I wish more skiffs that I bought came ready to rock and roll with some U-bolts like this. Oh yeah. That ain't going nowhere. She's on there, buddy. I tightened those nuts up a lot more too. I didn't want you to think I left them finger tight. Everything on this trailer was finger tight before I started touching it. And now everything is way more tight. So I'm gonna bring this wrench with me for the Maiden Voyage, just in case we got to adjust that linkage on the fly. I like things that look like they were made for this particular boat as well. Like this strap is just long enough for these two mounting points. So it seems like it was intentional. I know it would take pretty much the same amount of work to drill 2 holes here and 2 holes there, some 5200 whatever, to mount transom ties, but this was a lot easier today and this is what I had. So we're ready to go. I just got some ice and some waters and some snacks, and I realized the double-edged sword of this strap being that it would hold the cooler down better, but it also makes it harder to open it up and put some snacks in it. So I mean, I guess for right now we'll just use the 35, just because, well, I mean, that makes a little more sense, because the 75 is strapped down, the 35 is not strapped down, so I guess more weight the better. A couple of aguas, a little BOGO on the body armor, waters, Powerade Zero. I used to drink half of these, now I can drink a whole one, so life's exciting. Smash some water in there. Oh, I mean ice. And then I got some raspberries, and I got some healthy oatmeal bites, and then I got an Aloha protein bar. Chocolate chip ones are super good, and they have the least amount of sodium out of all protein bars on the market, so it's a win-win. Now we can go. If you're new here and you're wondering why I talk a lot about sodium content and what I can have and what I can't have. Your boy's got heart failure and pulmonary hypertension and possibly this super scary disease called ARVC. Look, I got a heart monitor on right now. It's tracking us right now. It sucks, but we get through things. And we still have a good time out here, despite all odds. Dude, if that thing keeps beeping, quit it. Quit, I'm trying to have a moment. All right, yeah, we keep living despite everything being against us. We keep living. Just got to the ramp. Just got to do our walk around before we set sail. There you go. Got to get some plugs in, take some straps off, put the motor down, you know, the whole nine. Got to plug the old battery in too. Glad I remembered that. Just so you can see, before we put it in water, she is shifting nicely. My theory is that when I put it in the water, it's not going to do this anymore. But we're prepared for everything. I'm prepared to go home and have to fix this thing, like spend a whole day on it. I'm prepared for this. So, no curveballs today. I think if we consider all possibilities, nothing will spook us. I have my dock line on that side, but I have it over here because when I put the boat in the water, I'm going to do it over here on this right side so I can push it in like normal, but I'm going to spin it around. I eventually will have the bow of the boat pointing out rather than the other way, just because even if it is still in forward gear, we're still going to rip this thing. We're just going to be pointed in the right direction this time. Well, there she is, guys, in all her glory. Hoping to have a good time out here on the water. Oh, ain't got much of a cleat left over there. Let's see what we can do over here. That'll work. You stay there. I'm gonna go put the truck up, all right? Today we bring some simple tools, some pliers, the 11, big flathead, not a flathead, pocket knife. What else do you think? Oh, here's my marker, dude. Bingo. Smaller screwdriver. You think we should bring spray paint? I don't know. We'll bring some vice grips though. I think that should do it, man. I think we're ready to rock and roll. One last thing. I always keep just an extra zip tie, man. You never know. Never know when you're gonna need the old zip. Keep in mind as well that no matter what, this rip is gonna be squirrely. Just because, I mean, even if the linkage is fine now and we get forward, neutral, reverse, even if it's fine, it still doesn't turn off. So we're gonna have to put our hand over the intake every time we want to turn it off. So it's still gonna be a little squirrely. That's the last thing that I need to address on it. But we'll see. You know, it might not even be a big deal. I could easily edit it out and you would never even know. But, dude, I mean, I'm so stoked on it regardless. I love this boat, man. Basically all the rust stains, gonzo. Little something back here, don't look over there. But dude, dry boat, barely any rust stains. She's looking proper. Real estate to walk around. 75 is going to be storage. I would prefer the 35 to be storage just because I'm sitting on it and I can just stand up, lift it up. But today, the old 75. All right, iced down, drinks, snacks. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to try and fire it up. I am absolutely prepared just for some cringe again like the other day. But who knows, man? Pressure in the ball. Let's bring this down. She's in neutral. Maybe hold our foot right there, keep us in place. Dang, see, that happened last time and I thought we were in the clear, dude. Oh, I was definitely in gear. Forward, see? Or I had the throttle open. This is what is confusing. If I have the throttle on, I can switch it and then, see what I'm saying? Throttle, no throttle, it'll go into forward, but it won't go back. Interesting. Throttle. So maybe there's a problem with the linkage here. All right, but we're gonna put it in gear, put it back in neutral, and then forward, throttle, neutral, back off. Okay. When I give it a little throttle, it idles down better. But when I turn it off, dude, I think we got some reversed controls up here, brother. Because look, once I wait, dude, it's been a while since I was tillered up. Am I just doing it wrong? Dude, we might. I always thought I turned it the other way. Dude, I'm all mixed up right now, but interesting. Dude, maybe I just had it the wrong way the whole entire time. I think we're about to send it, brother. I think we're about to send it. I'm gonna get us out there though, just in case she wants to go. But I think this was just user error the whole entire time. That's what I'm thinking at least, but just in case things get too squirrely. We got the 55 and the lithium, so let's start pushing our way out of there. It could have just been installed backwards, or I could have just been doing it backwards the whole time. Pushing us off. Because if I put us into gear right now and we don't just book it out of here, then I think that's all it was. Dude, I think that may have been all it was. I bet I can put it into neutral as well with it like this. That's kind of cringy, man. It's always something cringe. Yellowfin 2.4. Howdy. Dude, we're off. Maiden voyage, brother. In gear nicely, idling nicely, peeing nicely. Dude, we are sandbar bound right now. All we got to worry about is it turning off. But I mean, if it idles this nicely, especially if I can get it back in neutral, which I'm not going to try right now because I don't want to risk it too much. But if it idles this nicely, then we can easily coast into where we're going and pop the cowling off and put our hand over the intake. Sweet, dude. Nice contender. Trip 300. Sandbar bound, headed north. I'm gonna cruise through this no wake zone and then I'll pick up with you guys whenever we're cruising, hopefully. If she does it. One more thing, I just realized if I'm solo out here, storage right here in my face is so clutch. And then I'll just keep the 35 ice down under me. Dude, if I get one of those cup holders right here too, dude, how you doing, brother? The old Johnny out here. Having a hoot. Dude, listen to this thing herd. Wowzers. Oh, I'm super shallow. I didn't even realize what I was doing. Dude, I need to pay attention. Not that the 016 can't do it though. She can get skinny now. She's definitely not getting full throttle. So there's definitely something going on with the controls. Probably getting like quarter throttle right now. We'll get there though. Howdy, Captain Trey. I don't think there's an issue with the motor. She sounds so healthy. It's even at quarter throttle. Like I'm fully torqued down, but we're only getting about quarter throttle. We're not even planing out. I think it has something more to do with the controls on the tiller rather than anything else. But we'll play it by ear for the rest of the rit. I actually think it's something with the fuel system because whenever I squeeze the bulb for a split second, I get a little more juice out of me. So whenever we get to the sandbar, I'll crack the cowling off. Maybe there is a clog in the filter or something. We're still cruising. It ain't nothing we can't fix, baby. There ain't nothing we can't fix. We're still having a good time. We're probably cruising like 15 right now anyway. No big deal. Dude, that boat was so sick. Come on. We are going just barely faster than this sailboat over here. Dude, I mean, life could be worse though. She could not be running at all. I'm happy with it. We'll get to this sandbar and figure it out. No worries, no worries. About to cut off the sailboat a little bit. My bad, but I got a sandbar ahead. Just the slowest cutoff of all time. Now we gotta see if she'll pop into neutral. With land ahead, this is gonna be the first time I try and put it in neutral. Probably should have tried sooner. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Yeah, it was just the controls. Easy money. Now I'm literally just going to, I guess, start popping the old cowling off. Literally sitting on the back edge right now. Bring her in there, maybe even swing it wide a little bit. Cruise up right in front of that palm tree. Dude, the current is ripping. We're just in forward gear though, we're not giving it any gas. We're gonna cruise over here and then put our hand over the intake and kill the motor. And then lift her up and then start looking. Dude, I'll say, that filter back there looks crusty dusty, so we might be in luck with just a clean the filter, whatever. We'll see. Run aground. Dude, look at the real estate on this boat, brother. Come on. All right, that should be good. See, dude, that's not too bad. I thought that was gonna be way more squirrely. Let's get out. Let's drag the keel a little bit. We gotta lift her up. Oh yeah. I'll go lift the motor up now. Dude, water is dirty. Ew. It's been a while since we've been here. I don't even know. I think the last time I was here was with my wife. Those wakes are coming over the transom. So, it'd be nice for those to stop. Come on, come on. They're just from some big rigs that just went by. No big deal. They'll stop. They'll stop. I need to protect my baby. Let me get back here. Break the waves a little bit. All right, she's smoothing out. All right, dude, this is that fuel filter. Might not look that bad. To be honest, it could just be this line, dude. These lines from like Academy or whatever, they suck. The inner lining of them collapses. So, first thing that I'm gonna start with is switching that over to the black line from AutoZone. The bulb is probably fine. It's literally just the line, I would assume, off the rib. That something happened with that. Let's see. Yeah, when I squeeze this, I should be getting some movement back here. And it's so minimal that it's basically zero. Basically zero. So we got some gas line issues. Let's see what's going on. Oh, maybe something going on over here. Maybe I didn't have it in all the way. Let's see. I was wrong. Once this fills up, you don't really need to see much. But I cleaned her out because if you notice, when I took that off, there was pressure through the line. And then when I took this off, there was pressure through the filter. So there might be a clog somewhere else. I know he said he swapped out this line. I don't know. I'm getting more though, more than I was before. So maybe we just work on this when we get home. I don't want to get gas on the water and everything. So dude, let's just have a hoot. Straight up forgot we had the spike. Pop that out, get these zip ties off. Trying to get my spike situated in big old Valhalla. Cruised by, sent some wake my way, no big deal. I just kind of got her into deeper water so she can handle it a little better. My hand is muddy. Shoot. All right, let's get you situated. Situated with the spike now. I can't believe on a Thursday afternoon, I'm kind of getting beat up by big boats cruising by. Might just be a low tide thing, who knows. Definitely cruising into a super low tide right here. There's a bunch of shells over here, so if you care about the underside of your boat, keep that in mind with this particular sandbar. There's some crunchies under here. Real cranky don't mind though. There's been 3 times today that I'm definitely sure this boat is not waterlogged anymore, which is sweet. You're always skeptical about these Carolina skiffs. They're probably all waterlogged, or they were waterlogged at some point, which doesn't really bother me because 1, it's pretty easy to unlog them, and 2, if you can still get a high top end speed on the boat, it's like, what does it matter? But the one time that I lifted the bow of the boat over the thing on the trailer, dude, if this boat was super waterlogged, you can't move it really. It's so heavy, and this one is movable. Same thing here, like I can move it all around, whatever. I know it's lighter in the water, but I can lift it up on the trailer if I have to and like shimmy it to the side. I can do a lot. Oh, the other thing is sitting on the transom, basically. Like, dude, if this boat was waterlogged, sitting on the transom, my little, my shorts are gonna get wet for sure. And no, that wasn't the case. I could sit on the transom all day. I forget what the other one was, whatever. But yeah, let me eat a snack, brother. Probably go raspberries for now. Kill the rest of my water, which is over here. Dude, I got a little something over here, a little something over there. Double Yeti problems. All right, let's sit up over. Dude, this is nice counter height right here with this casting deck. Dude, I need to bring my little grill. Make a good lunch out here. Let's see what's going on with these raspberries. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I would have been super bored because my wife took the baby to a aquarium in Daytona. Met up with her friend out there. So I would have been solo all day. So I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me and tagging along to the sandbar. What a view. Yowza. I'd say the old heart monitor is pretty chill right now. Nice and relaxed. I just learned recently that red berries, so raspberries, strawberries, and I believe beets, have a certain acid in them that relaxes the blood vessels in your lungs. So it really helps out with like pulmonary hypertension and everything. Maybe true. No. I've been hitting raspberries and strawberries, and I haven't really gotten into the beets yet, but beets are next on the list. Who knows if it works? Oops. Gonna take a little water for sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm impressed. I mean, that's a tall transom. This isn't a J16, it's the one before it. So it's deeper gunnels and everything, and for sure a deeper transom. I'm shocked we didn't take water just then. Right on. I never want to have any issues with the motor, but I sure was excited to see what the Golden Mate was all about. It's a good looking battery, dude. Above all else, it's a good looking battery, like period. See, all black battery, matte black with the orange. Good looking battery. And I will put them on skiffs for that reason alone. I'm done with the raspberries for now. I want to eat pizza. I was about to set the tripod up over there and take some pictures. I believe I left the tripod at the boat ramp on the dock. It's a crusty tripod anyway, so I don't think anybody's gonna take it, but it sucks that I forgot. Before this big boat comes and washes us out again, let's talk about her. One of my favorite things to do. The Carolina Skiff 16, not the J16, this is the model before it, but the 16, deeper gunnels, everything that I want in a Carolina Skiff 16, so I can take it to the jetties and not worry about getting splashed over the side, whatever, you know the vibe. All the way in the back, we got a 2004 Yamaha 25 4-stroke that, I mean, idles like a kitten. We got a Super Start back here, brand new, 6-gallon gas tank that I'm gonna have to figure out the gas situation here soon. I might just replace everything inside and out. We got some EVA all the way through. We got a 35 in the back to sit on, if you wish. We got a 75 in the middle for all the bevs that you could imagine. The 75 holds a lot of ice and a lot of cans. I don't drink, but mine will usually be filled with LaCroix. Those are the cans I'm speaking of. But you can fill it with a bunch of beer if you want to. More power to you. We got the tiller extension that's a little wonky, but easy enough to replace. I got that at Academy for like 20 bucks. I'll go grab another one. 2 rod holders, the 36-inch fish ruler, EVA up top with a brand new reinforced glass front deck that's super strong, super stable. Built this casting platform, which I'm just in love with. I think this is what makes the boat, if that makes sense. Like, this is its identity. I'll always remember this boat as the one with the casting platform. We got a juicy old behemoth of a trolling motor, Minn Kota, 36 volt, 112 pound thrust, which is way more than you need for this. This is like tiller handle 55 is enough for this boat. See, man, I was hoping to get through that before the big dogs started coming in. We got some waves over here. Might stand back here, help them out. Oh, they're curling. They're barreling. Oh no. Oh no. Keep her up, Captain. Oh. This is what I was afraid of. To be honest, I was trying to get out of here before this. Ugh. All the oysters just rolling over my feet right now. Ugh. Alrighty. Come on now. Come on, don't hit me when I'm down, brother. Stay up. What else do we got? The trolling motor is up there on a puck. Mounted quite nicely and firmly. She ain't going nowhere. We got the moonlighter spike over there keeping us in place pretty well, because the current is ripping north right now. So she's helping us a little bit. Ugh. I'll probably switch out this super start back here for a nice lithium anyway. So she can get wet. That's just what came with the boat. Let's see, what else do we have? The trailer's in good condition, if you're interested. But yeah, all this up here is super strong. We got 2 flush mounted rod holders on each side. This one I'm conveniently sliding the wires through, and I'm gonna build out a box underneath the deck for the 36 volt lithium battery. But dude, she's a simple rig. There's not much else to talk about. There she blows. The old tire, I wonder if that was helping us at any point. She's a little rough around the edges, but boy, she's a fishing machine. I don't really see any point of installing a bilge pump, although you could very easily. I use these plugs right here as my bilge. Cruise out of here, get on plane, pop a plug. Nothing to it. Yeah. 1 dock line, that's really all you need for a vessel like this. Alrighty guys, I think I've been here hanging out long enough. I'm getting tired of the waves beating us up, man. I'm actually gonna go cruise back to the boat ramp and then sit in the truck and edit this video so I can hopefully get it out before like 6 o'clock or something like that. Because I like to hang out with you guys and talk to you guys in the comments daily, brother. Daily. These waves aren't as bad as the last ones. Homies pulled up on the dinghy over there. I thought they were gonna cruise over and have a good time. I guess not. Oh, I'm so annoyed with these waves. But it's all good. But I do think I'm gonna pack up and cruise back to the boat ramp. Give me the old prime. I think we should be all right though, huh? Oh, she was still in gear. Come on. Wow. Nice. Getting flip a Yui and we're out of here. I'm kind of bummed. Knowing what I know now, we could have for sure gone on a maiden voyage the other day. But everything happens for a reason. Always remember that. Something was keeping us off the water the other day, and I'm not going to question that one bit. I'll be interested to see if emptying out that fuel filter and just kind of tinkering with stuff changed anything. Who knows? We'll see. No, same story. Probably like quarter throttle. So I'll get home and just go through the whole fuel system and see what's going on. Luckily, she still runs as good as she does, though. To be honest, seeing how pressurized everything was, everything looks good. I'm going back to my original thought that it's something with the tiller handle, because I And this was like an Amazon tiller handle. So I think there might just be some adjustments because I feel like it's only a quarter turned. I don't think it's like fully turned and we're getting the full gas, if that makes sense. I think that the way it was installed, it was just wrong. Maybe it's installed a little short or something. So I'm actually gonna start there. No sense in even slowing down. Already going slow. Slow cruise back home against the current. I'm going back to thinking it's fuel related because every once in a while I get a little burst of energy. But actually, somebody let me know. I don't know. Because the kill switch doesn't work, could this just be in limp mode? I don't know if this one is like smart enough for that, if that makes sense. But is that the case? It might be. But I do keep getting a little burst of energy, which is making me think that it's gas related again. I don't know, man. You guys get all of this on the fly. So, no secrets around here. But also you're gonna hear is kind of the same thing over and over again. You're literally gonna hear me like thinking out my ideas. Maybe fuel pump? Fuel pump problems? I don't know. Just made it into the no wake zone. What do you think? Do you think the tripod is still there on the dock, or do you think somebody snatched it? Back to the dock. Hey, now come back over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Gotta keep a tight leash on old girl. Get back here. But guess what? Tripod's still there. That is fantastic. I was kind of looking at it as an opportunity to go get a better tripod, but it's still there. So old girl's coming home with us. We are out of the water. She ain't going nowhere. We are ready to go. I would say this is a successful maiden voyage. We got to the sandbar. We got back to the boat ramp. And we didn't have to use the trolling motor. A little bittersweet because we didn't get to see what the Golden Mate's made of. But it's all good because it's great news that we didn't have to drop that trolling motor in the water. Dude, I cannot wait to stand on top of this deck and go chase some donkeys. I got the snacks and the drinks in the truck waiting to be eaten. Man, I can't thank you guys enough for tagging along with me today. I missed the wife and the baby, so it's just me and you today. Anyways, if you made it to this point of the video, you're a legend for sure. Got a little squirrely per usual, but I think all in all, it was a good day. So can't thank you guys enough for tagging along with me. And I don't even know. I'm just stoked. I'm stoked on life right now. Against all odds, I'm still out here having good days until further notice. I had a good time. Dude, the real estate offered on this 16 is insane. You could run laps back and forth, do sprints back and forth from the transom to the bow and back over and over again. Dude, this is a beefy transom. Rock solid. I could probably put a way bigger motor. I've been cruising marketplace looking for a big old tiller. I don't want to go center console on this one. I want to keep it simple. I wouldn't even mind getting a pull start motor to get it even more simple. Get that battery out of here. But boy, that push start is a luxury. Let's see. I have made some. Oh, I was gonna say I made somewhat of a mistake. I took the wing nut off and I couldn't find it anymore. I found her. can run, but you can't hide. All right, close this up for the wash down. Man, one last look before I kill the video. Dude, I love this layout. I can't say it enough. And I love you guys. I can't say that enough either. Let's chill over here, catch a view for a second, and say our goodbyes. Well, ooh, let's check her out. Took on a little water there, bud. This ain't nothing a little Walmart glass can't fix, brother. Dude. Interesting. I can yank this out, slap some cheap glass on it, put that trolling motor on this thing. We can get to fishing. Let's take a better look. We could do that. I wonder how hard it would be to get a title for that. Like if we really did that and put money and time into it, I guess we could do a homemade title. Dude, that boat is broken in half. That's so funny. Anywho, what a vibe over here. I never walk over here. I need to start doing it more. Alrighty guys, I'm killing the video. I'm yapping, I'm wandering, I'm doing a little too much. I sure do love you guys. You guys keep showing up and it's warming my heart. There she blows over there. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna kill the video, sit in the truck, edit for a little while. Hopefully I can post it before like 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know, we might be cutting it close, but regardless, had a good day with you guys. And that's gonna do it, brother. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Stay safe out there. Live life to the fullest. You know the deal. Appreciate you for tuning in. And I can't wait to talk to you guys in the comments because I asked a bunch of questions in this video. So if you got answers for me, let's chat about it. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace. I've been editing my video so long. Dude, I got negative gas. Gotta finish editing at the gas station, I guess, if we make it. If we make it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Love you guys. Peace.